Boat friends, I'm going to start you out with some action. Take a look at the fog. Foggiest day, without a doubt, to start the shipping season in Duluth. Aerial Lift Bridge on its way up to 135 feet. You're about to see a ghost ship creeping out of the fog. It's the Great Lakes ship James L. Oberstar. It's going to be really fun. I love these fog videos. Let's start out with the security call from the captain to the bridge. Here we go.
Security call, the Honorable James L. Oberstar will depart CNO dock in Duluth approximately 10-15 minutes and backing up the slip-out bump for the leak. The Oberstar.
Duluth Aerial Bridge, James L. Oberstar, just about at Cargill.
Roger, I'll go ahead and start shutting everything down and get it going up.
Roger.
Here's your first look at that fog beast coming right towards us. Nothing cooler than an old school Great Lakes ship coming out of the fog, and you can see that pilot house too. While we wait for the big ship, so do the people that are in their vehicles, and the term is called being bridged. They have to sit there and wait for that big ship too, but at least they got a view while they wait. It's working out perfect. The vessel is moving very slow, so we will be able to see it really good. Let's get to know this beautiful Great Lakes vessel. The James L. Oberstar, built in 1959 at the American Shipbuilding Company in Ohio. It is 806 feet in length, cargo capacity, 31,000 tons. It has two diesel engines pushing out about 8,500 horsepower. It's owned by Interlake Steamship Company, one rudder, one propeller, and the name of the vessel is James L. Oberstar, who was a congressman from Minnesota. I told you about this fog. Look right there. That's normally the hillside where we see the antennas. There's nothing to be seen. It's all fog. You can see along the canal, but can you imagine navigating Lake Superior before there was radar? Wow. The vessel started at CNO dock, loaded iron ore pellets. It's going to go right by us here at the Duluth Aerial Lift Bridge. It's going to go all the way across Lake Superior, go to the Sioux Locks, and its final destination is Indiana Harbor to offload all of those pellets. Quick temperature check right here in Duluth next to Lake Superior, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see there's still some ice on the ground. And you can see that bow heading right towards us, coming out of the fog. And that's something I want to point out. As I stand here on the South Pier, it doesn't happen all the time. There's really nobody down here. And we are watching an old school Great Lakes ship slowly creeping out of the fog. I mean, it's straight up relaxing. It's something that is really fun. I mean, I like anything that has to do with weather elements with these ships. But, I mean, does it get any better? Take a look at this. You see that steering pole, but just a beautiful pilot house. It really doesn't get any better than this. I love these ships. Here's a look at the North Pier. A few people showed up, some tourists. You can see they came out to look at that beautiful ship as it goes out. It's always nice to look across and just make sure that people are showing up. The crews love it. Look down Park Point Beach. Now, I wanted to show you the waves that the Oberstar will be encountering. Nothing that it can't handle, but it's always fun looking at whitecaps as they hit against the wall right here next to the South Pier, but you can see that fog in the distance as well. Boat friends, I think this is probably going to be the last day that we see the Green Gate closed on the South Pier and also the one on the North Pier. You can see that ice and snow. It's really melting, so I can't wait to get out, walk on this pier with the camera, and show you the ships. Really loving this fog. There's nothing cooler than watching a Great Lakes ship coming out of the fog. Little bit of wave action, nothing too crazy, and you can see along the waterline those dual anchors and that beautiful steering pole that's sticking out from the tip of that bow, the pilot house, just everything. I mean, this exemplifies a lake ship when you think about it. So cool to see it coming through. Another fact about the Oberstar, in 1972, it was lengthened by 96 feet over at Fraser Shipyards, not too far away in Superior, Wisconsin. But look at this. Going under the bridge right now, a little bit of waves there, cutting through the canal water, and you can see the beautiful coloring. Look at that pilot house. That's something that really stands out to me. You can see that radar spinning. Look at that steering pole right there. A little bit of waves. We should hear a salute any moment. Nice, strong horn blasts from the ship and the bridge. That's what we were looking for. Here's a look out towards that fog, the North Pier, the South Pier, some wave action. The Oberstar is going to be pushing through those waves as it goes out onto the lake. Quick wind update. Northeast wind heading towards the ship, right at its bow, 19 miles per hour. Here's another view from the Duluth ship cam at Canal Park. Look at that fog, and you can see that beast going through the canal. There's some of the crew members that are on deck. What a cool view to be able to see it from this perspective, but you are not going to want to miss how this vessel is going to creep out of the canal right here. Look at this beautiful ship. You can see the exhaust coming out of the stack. Look up at the bridge. You can see that fog is still there, but beautiful coloring on the stern side of this vessel. I love the black and the orange on that stack. The rain is coming down right now, boat friends. It's pretty cold rain, but I would not miss this vessel. Here's a full look at this ship going out through the canal. Look at this beauty. It's going to have a little bit of a journey ahead going towards the Soo Locks. You can see the exhaust. Exhaust is actually coming in our direction right now. Better shot of that stern as it goes out. Let's keep our eye on this exhaust. It is creeping right towards us right now. And you can see that fog out on the lake just past the piers. And yep, that exhaust is going to come right over to us. You can see the rain coming down. We should have a cloud here in just a moment. I mean, that ship is probably going to be covered up by this exhaust cloud coming our way. Look at that. Now that's a disappearing act for a Great Lakes ship. How often do you see that? Boat friends, first time this has ever happened. What a cool way to end it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button on the way out. It'll allow people that love the ships to find the channel, and also subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Be part of the Boat Friends community. Make it official. Hit subscribe and go on all of these adventures.